Forget water fufu, forget any other fufu or swallow. Focus on rice swallow. So hi guys, you're welcome. In today's video I'll be showing you how to make rice swallow. So to my bowl I'm going to add a cup of rice because that is the quantity I'll be using. I'm going to add water to it and wash it properly. Now your grain of rice, the type of rice, your brand, it all depends on you, but I'm using long grain white rice. There's broken rice here in Cameroon and in most cases people prefer it, but I'll be using long grain white rice. After washing, I'm going to add some water and soak my rice overnight. This is the next day and my rice has doubled in size. I'm going to proceed to wash again, strain out the water and proceed to the next step, which is blending. Now I'm going to transfer my rice to a blender, add some water and blend. If there's anything I love about soaking my rice overnight, it is how soft my rice turns out, and this tends to spare my blender. Now I'm going to add water and blend until smooth. One thing you should know about making rice swallow or rice fufu is that you need to blend it so well. If not, you might have some chunks in it, some broken rice pieces in it, and that wouldn't sit well. I'm going to transfer to my bowl and I'll proceed to cook from here. In Cameroon, rice swallow is eaten by most people. One thing I know about rice swallow is my mother often cooks it with okra soup. It goes so well with it. In another video, I'll be showing you how to make rice flour so you can store. I'll equally be showing you guys how to preserve your rice flour. Now let's head over to the cooking process. You're going to mix your rice properly in your bowl and transfer to your pot. Now, if your other hand is free, you can be stirring while transferring so that you do not end up with lumps in your rice. Yes, you can end up with lumps if you're not careful. Now this is very easy because you just tend to mix until your swallow solidifies. But I would love to put you guys on something. Make sure to add water to your swallow once it solidifies. Cover the pot and let it cook on low heat. Even though it is rice swallow and a lot of people think it's easy, but we know that rice takes some time to get ready on the fire. So you have to make sure to cook your rice. You have to cook it because you might end up with uncooked rice. And one thing about rice swallow is that when it is uncooked, it does not hide. You feel it in your mouth. Now going in with water, you have to be careful not to overdo. After cooking our rice very well, we are going to transfer to either our plates or plastic papers. You can wrap this in plantain leaves for extra flavor. Now I am just going to mold and this is what I have. I'll be pairing this with some banga soup. I kid you not. And I added small okra to my banga soup so that I can feel the gumbo effect, the okra soup effect, and it was extremely yummy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll most definitely see you in my next video. I'll link in my description box other swallows so you can check them out. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this recipe.